Greetings. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the saga of having our foundation under our house replaced. We bought this house in the middle of the pandemic, middle of 2020. So for us, about when I'm recording this, about 5 months ago. It was a house that was built in 1930, a beautiful house. In fact, I'll show you a couple of photos here. Exterior. Now, these are the real estate photos, I should point out. So these are naturally make the house look very good. But a little bungalow type house in the Willow Glen area of San Jose, California. Again, real estate photos. This is not what the interior of our house looks like today, but it is really nice condition. Master bathroom and kitchen, nice kitchen, original cabinets in the kitchen, upgraded appliances, which is nice. Small but well maintained backyard. So that was the house. Gorgeous. One of the issues we found when we toured the house originally was there was a significant slope in the kitchen. This didn't bother everybody in my family, but it really bothered me. I felt like we were on a ship taking on water, and the whole house was tilting, at least in the kitchen. So to alleviate some of those concerns, the seller's agent agreed to have an inspection of the foundation, a full inspection of the foundation done. Normally in houses in California, when we buy and sell houses, the seller will have a house inspection done, and this is by somebody who's not a specialist in any particular area. But in this case, we had a foundation expert come in, and what they found was indeed that the foundation was a wreck, and 90-year-old house needed to be redone, the foundation, a good chunk of it. And it had been shored up over the years. There was evidence of that, but it really needed to be replaced in a large portion of the house. So in fact, let me show you sort of the layout of the house. This is the very front that you saw in the early photos, the street view. The street is up north here. Fireplace on the left. So this is the living room. The main entry is here with a little bit of a porch. From bedroom, dining room here. There's what we call a sunroom. It's I'd been using it as an office space here. Lots of windows here, and then sliding glass doors here. This will come into play more as the story goes on. And then our kitchen. You saw the stove, original cabinet still there, and so forth. Another bedroom. And then down here, an add-on that was done about 20 years ago for a master bedroom and bath. So the original house stopped somewhere around here. The house that was built in 1930 stopped around here somewhere. So what the inspection found was that we needed to replace pretty much all of the original foundation. In fact, this is the plan that they came up with. Shoring up these orange areas are areas where they were going to shore up parts of the foundation. They didn't want to lift the fireplace. That would have been a huge thing. They didn't want to lift the front porch. It's brick and concrete. And so they were going to put concrete pads under them was the plan. But everything else here in red gets replaced. And that was the original plan. And in fact, what was done. Of course, anytime you open up a 90-year-old house, you find all sorts of fun and interesting new things you didn't expect to find. And in fact, that's what we encountered. So as the story unfolds, you'll see that we had to deal with some things we didn't expect to deal with. Naturally, costs went up. We did hire a licensed, insured, great contractor. We're very, very happy with the folks who did it. They specialize in doing foundations in this area where we live. It happens all the time. So they were great, and no qualms about that. But it did mean the things that were uncovered needed attention. So that's the setup. I'm going to dump you into some of the videos that we captured along the way, starting on day 2. So enjoy. So today they've done quite a bit of digging and removing of concrete around the front of the house. So here, next to the steps, a whole lot has been removed. Way down under. It's hard to even see down there. But we're down about 3 or 4 feet, it looks like. Trash can here to keep people from falling in. Then over on this side, more digging. Take a little bit of more look. It goes right into the crawl space under the house. That's what's supporting our living room right now. And of course, there's all this old, the old sill is just, doesn't look too great. So we'll see what happens with all of that. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to replace it or what's gonna happen there. It looks like they've already got timber here to do some replacements, which is good. So more digging, obviously, along the side here. And then, here along the chimney. So this is the chimney of the house, obviously. And they're not going to lift this, but they are digging out a big space for some deep pads that they're going to place underneath the foundation, the existing foundation of the chimney here. That's our gas line. I'm glad they were very ginger about digging around that because, yeah, here's our gas into the house. So that's what's happened so far. The rest of this is all going to have to go, supposedly. So we'll see all that coming out in the next couple of days. This was day 2. Making quite a bit of progress. The whole thing is supposed to take, a good month or so. So that's the deal. Day 2. Well, actually, technically day 3 of the big dig. And here's what's left of our house, at least in the front. Looks like it's hanging, as if by magic. It kind of is. You can see now way under it. Here's the crawl space. So this is the front. Lots of jackhammering today, lots of noise. One thing they pointed out as they're digging here is that the sill, yes, it's a crumbling wreck. Look at that. That's what's holding our house to what was the foundation. So obviously that's getting replaced. It goes all the way along here. It's just all dry rot all the way down. So that's the extent of the work here today. Oof. Gotta climb over this berm now we have. Trying to take the beach at Normandy here. So more digging, trash can blocking the pad where they're digging. They're going to add more concrete around this pad here. So underneath, so there's more digging underneath here today, so that they can get concrete underneath all this. So that's the work. so far. Back here, by the way, in the driveway towards the garage is where they're storing all their materials and tools. An impressive array. So, more tomorrow, I assume.